All praises to the Most High. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother who is wisdom, the Holy Spirit, and our brother Yahweh Shai. As you can see, we're dealing with a bunch of scoffers right now, and they say that what we believe is pseudo, but notice that they never really prove us wrong. They say, well, I have a degree in, well, what do you consider a scholar? Who gets to dictate who and who is not a scholar? We study the deep matters and we prove all things. For some reason, these heathens don't believe that the northern kingdom of Israel was in the fourth part, even though we know it to be true. So here's another source. Hernando Cortez by John S.C. Abbott. This is from the St. Hubert Guild. Now you can look up the guild. It's a Catholic guild, and you know, according to Eurocentric standards, they're renowned. So let's see what they have to say. Now this is regarding the natives they found in Mexico. Let's look at the third paragraph. The code of laws adopted by this strange people was very severe. They seemed to cherish but little regard for human life, and the almost universal punishment for crime was death. The bloody code secured a very effective police. Now we're about to go through these one by one. Adultery. That's Exodus 20:14, Leviticus 20:10. Thieving. Exodus 20:15, Exodus 22:2, Leviticus 19:13. Removing landmarks. Now these are the ones that really got my attention. The next two. Removing landmarks. Deuteronomy 19:14, Deuteronomy 27:17. Altering measures. Leviticus 19:35, Deuteronomy 25:13-14, Proverbs 20:20. Defrauding award of property. Numbers 27:8-11, Proverbs 13:22. Intemperance. That means lack of self-control. Proverbs 16:32, Proverbs 25:28, Proverbs 19:11. Idleness. Proverbs 13:4, Proverbs 24, Proverbs 19:15, Proverbs 12:24. Spendthrift habits. Proverbs 22:7, Proverbs 11:25, Proverbs 12:25, Proverbs 18:11. Now, you see that a lot of the Aztecs, or the so-called natives of these lands, a lot of their laws went back to the Torah and Proverbs. Now, why is Proverbs important? Proverbs was written by King Solomon. When Solomon was king, all 12 tribes were still together. So it appears that when the tribes broke up and when the northern kingdom went into captivity in Assyria, and after their captivity was done, it appears that they came over to the Americas. Now I have more sources. I have more than this. We have a bunch. Now let's see, will anyone address this? Why were the natives here keeping customs similar to Torah law? And you know we have other sources. We have more proof. When it goes against their Eurocentric worldview, the first thing they scream is, oh, that's pseudo. Oh, that's pseudo. That's pseudo. According to who? According to who? Pseudo just means I'm white and I say so. That doesn't work. If we can see a repetitive pattern and prove a repetitive pattern of people saying the exact same thing with proof, not just books, with archaeology, with history, and with writing patterns and language patterns, they need to be taken seriously. But we know they can't do that because it destroys their worldview. Now, any takers, please explain why when the conquistadors came to the fourth part, why were the Mexicans, so-called, keeping customs similar to Torah law? We'll wait.